281, Readings. Part 3. In seeking to be a channel of blessing to others through such a group, well, that individually all self-condemnation be laid aside, that self be wholly free in that source of power, as would bring hope, faith, confidence, and healing to those who seek through this channel, to be made more aware of his love in their lives. Not in arrogance by anyone, rather seek through meditation, singleness of purpose, to be guided in that channel, in which each may be a channel of blessing to those who seek. In this manner may ye know the way, for, as has been given, I go. And the way ye know. The manner in which each may know they are in a tune, is the ability to feel that consciousness of the sincere desire within to be a blessing, a channel, to someone. In seeking, let each know much has been accomplished in the minds, the hearts, and the lives of others through their concerted effort, as well as that contentment as must come from doing his biddings. There is much that might be said as respecting individuals in the group, and the various activities of each as respecting one common cause. There should be, as we find, at least two considerations for the group as a whole. Most that may be said, the group or individuals, no. Doing it is different. There are those forces in each individual as may respond to those creative forces in the material world, whether as respecting material things or healing, or whatnot. The concerted effort on the part of a group merely accentuates that as a force or power that may manifest in or through an individual, or as respecting a circumstance. Hence the activity must be as much on the part of one seeking aid through such a channel. Remember, there was given through that same channel as these would ask. Thy healing be according to thy faith. To another, thy faith hath made thee whole. To another, with the laying on of hands, was said, according to thy faith, so be it unto you. These things consider in thy meditation, in thy prayer. There is much that may be accomplished through the exercising of that knowledge, which is in the experience of many. In the application will come understanding and greater abilities for the exercising of that which is gained through the varied and various experiences of all. Raise that vibration which brings about the consciousness of the oneness of individual life with a universal consciousness, so may the aid, the understanding, come to those to whom, of whom, these send that vibration. Vibration, to be sure, is an enormous subject, and while all may not wholly understand that which is accomplished through the raising of vibration in self, the directing of vibration to others, these may aid with that sincerity that comes with a closer walk with those creative forces, that brings into being those forces that aid in correlating, coordinating, meeting the combative conditions mental and physical in the bodies of others. There should be the concerted effort of each to be a channel through which blessings may come to those who seek aid through them. That there has been some negligence on the part of some is seen and known by each who are guilty of such. That there are specific or individual conditions which have not responded as might have been expected by some is evidenced by conditions that are materially existent. These, then, in their way and manner, show that in the same manner in which the results are obtained is the way and manner some have acted in the role of aid. Each, then, should strive the harder to be the channel, that those who seek in his name may not be disappointed in the manifestations of his love in their lives by the actions of those who have become negligent or not in whole harmony with these efforts. This should not cause those striving to lose patience, confidence or hope in their associates, or in that being accomplished. For good is being builded in the lives and the hearts of all who are striving, trying, aiming, making an effort in this direction. Be, then, up and doing with all the might, that there may be shown forth fruits worthy of acceptance in his name. all that strive gain in the manner as the effort is put forth. Remember that in his name anything may be accomplished that is in accord with his law. Hence his will be done in the manner that is in keeping with it he would have in this present period. Be faithful, and there will come that which is in keeping with his word. Well, that each take stock of themselves as related to the activities that would be brought about in the minds and hearts of those they would aid. In unison of purpose is their strength. In the prayer of those that would aid comes strength with that unison of purpose in him. As there come those periods when those seeking are aided, give thanks. Are there those periods when those seeking falter, look within and find that in self that would be changed, finding the fault rather in self than in others, for let each have this as their guide, others may do as they may, but for me I will serve the living God. Through the promises in him that gave, what ye ask in my name that will the Father give you, that I may be glorified in you. In carrying on such work in his name, well that each know themselves to be in accord with that as guarantees in their own selves that promise, as ye ask in his name will be done, that the Father may be glorified in him. In carrying on, each should with joy give themselves in prayer, meditation, that his ways may become their ways, his mind, his will, their will, that others may be constrained to glorify him in their minds, their bodies. Let each keep in self that necessity of the sincerity of purpose, that may bring the healing to the varied ones, as they seek through this as a channel for the understanding. It would be well that each remember that which has been given respecting how each in their own way and manner may give out, through that way of concentration, and in consecration of self and self's abilities in those directions in which they have been called. For, though there may appear at times those conditions that are not understood for the moment, there is being exercised those influences that react in the lives, the hearts, the souls of those whom the group hold in their meditation from day to day. And though there be periods when there appears to be the returning again of the individuals to that which would make for even those not understandable conditions in their experience, this should have only that effect of bringing to each that necessary element of understanding that in him, to him alone, are they keeping the way. The results, the effects, the conditions brought about, must be from that as he sees fit in the lives of those any would aid in their endeavors. Find in self that desire, that love for service that he gave in the ministrations and manifestations of his power in the earth, concerning those things and conditions that prevented individuals from being whole indeed. And as he sought to comfort them in their various phases of experience, in their varied forms of development, so would ye do well to manifest without thought of self, rather that his name may be glorified in the earth, remembering ever that he gave, is blessed he whose errors are covered by kindness done to a faltering brother, and inasmuch as ye do it unto one of these, my little ones, ye do it unto me. Be ye then faithful, every one, keeping that counsel, keeping that period of prayer, meeting them that seek in thought, and with them present before him to whom all power is given, that ye may all indeed be whole every whit.